What's up guys, Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. For this we'll be doing my overview of the new 50 stamina version of the Blitz battle for Akainu versus Aokiji, and we'll go over two different teams, one for each, and we'll also be going over the Blitz battle details so you know exactly what to expect in the Blitz battle and what the rewards are. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So let's talk about the Blitz battle a little bit and what we're going to be going on for the Blitz battle. Now, if you do want to get to the Blitz battle, there is an in-game version of this in Japanese, of course, but we're just going to read the version that's legible, you know. So to commemorate Aokiji and Akainu's fight for the Marine leadership, they will have a battle where you can choose a side to ally with, and they're going to tally the support points between each side, and one side will win. The winning side will get a free legend pull. It will have a community rewards for reaching certain point tiers as a whole. Rewards are listed below, so we'll go ahead and go over those in a bit. For the top ranking players, you're all going to get luxury rewards, which we're going to go over as well. And for select units are going to be boosted. Now, the whole boosted unit list in this Reddit post, of course, are going to be in the description below. So if you want to read this yourself, you can go find it there. It's going to have Chopper Man missions where you can get gems, Almighty menus, and Iki's your character. If there's going to be bans going out too, so if they see a lot of suspicious activity, they're going to do a ban wave there. So they are also going to look for clears and support points to determine which team you are. So if you do, like, you can actually play on both sides if you want to and try to win both sides, but whatever one you're going to have more of, you're going to get there. So for example, if you have 500 support points for Akainu and 600 support points for Aokiji, then you're going to be counted as part of Aokiji. If Aokiji is the winner, then you get extra reward. But if Akainu wins, you're not eligible for the extra reward. It's really about the support points. The way the support point works is that in the battle, there are 3 difficulties. The veteran difficulty, which is 15 stamina, the expert difficulty, which is 30 stamina, and the ultimate difficulty, which is 50 stamina. Now, if you are a mid-game player and you're not really endgame, and you don't have like the best teams in the world, this is actually really, really hard to do on ultimate difficulty, so do not feel bad if you have to do the expert difficulty. It actually took me a little bit to make my own teams for this, and it was actually pretty tough overall. So if you can't beat it, do not feel bad. This is actually extremely difficult. So there are half stamina times, which are going to be way outside the time frame for me, so I'm never going to be able to do that. But they're going to be every single day for about 3 hours, around 1800 JST, which is, you know, like 2 a.m. for me or something. So screw that. There's going to be community rewards where if we hit a certain threshold, we're going to get a million belly, then elder turtles, limit break shards of each color, forbidden tomes, large limit break potions, which I need, so thank you, princess turtles of each color, rainbow evolver set, and we're also going to get 3 limit break crystals of each color at 15 million points. And finally, we're of course getting 10 free gems. So if you're going to be going about 10 gems on this Blitz battle, that's going to be nice. Nice way to get, you know, gems right there. For each of version 2 Aokiji and Akainu, whatever one you have, you're probably going to pick that opposing side because those characters make this excessively easier. But if you don't have those characters, it gets a lot harder and you have to like build weirder teams. So the first place team is going to have 50 rainbow gems. They're going to get 10 almighty manuals and 2 legend pulls. It's basically if you're in the top 5,000, you're going to get 2 legend pulls, and if you're in the top 10,000, you get a free legend pull. If you're on the winning team, you get another legend pull. So the maximum amount of legend pulls you could get would be a total of 5 legend pulls. You would have to be in the top 5,000 of both Aokiji and Akainu, and then whichever one you had more runs on would have to be the winning team. So it's possible to get 5 legend pulls, but I'd say most people are going to max out at 2, maybe 3 if you're really lucky. And if you're going to be trying to push for the top 5,000, you know, if you pick the right side, then you're going to get 3 legend pulls. I believe a lot of people are going to be doing the fight versus Akainu because it is a little bit easier than doing the fight versus Aokiji, but not so much easier. I was actually able to build 2 different teams for them, and the teams are very, very different. Aokiji has a really annoying mechanic where he's going to roll back, you know, specials in a weird way, and it's really mean. And Akainu has a similar mechanic, but he also has a death hit, so it goes back and forth. Whatever team you want to use, it's going to be just based on what you think is going to be your best team. Pick the teams that you can run for this event and do really well in. I would say try not to be on the winning side of the event unless you're really, really sure you can't make the top 10K. Because if you can't make the top 10,000 and you're doing just a few runs and you pick the right side, then you're going to be able to get a free legend pull. So basically, a lot of people are going to get a free legend pull in the community as long as they pick the winning side and just do a couple runs. So it's a nice little cheese way of getting that. There's no minimum threshold on that, so that's pretty cool. There are a large amount of boosted units for this event, so you can try to mix and match your teams, get really good teams in here. And overall, there are a lot of people that are mostly at Marineford. Whoever was there is going to be good. Now, you can use different versions, so if you had the Kai Akainu, you could use that as well versus the Aokiji stage. However, the Aokiji stage has that driven rollback mechanic, so that's really annoying. So you can't really use version 1 Akainu if you're trying to use his special. So it gets really really interesting to pick different teams. And there is definitely a push in this event for you to have newer units rather than older units, and that's just so Bandai can make money there, so there's nothing you can do. Alright guys, well I will see you in the teams. So this is actually one of the most difficult Blitz battles I've encountered ever, and this is definitely going to be a very, very annoying event. Now, the things you have to worry about is that on turn 3, what we're going to get is we're going to have a bunch of ads here that are going to have a large amount of HP, and once you kill the middle front guy, he's going to give all your characters block orbs and bind 3 of your bottom row units for 3 turns. Or 4 turns, sorry. And that's a really annoying mechanic. So what I did here is I actually used I use a V2 Dovey style thing where I'm going to be bursting on the stage. You can use Sugar or you can use Cavendish to do that. And then we're going to go into the 4th room. Now the 4th room is going to have 3 million HP to about 7,500 every turn. And what he does is that he's going to either do one of 2 things. The first thing is going to be a 50% attack down, and the second thing he's going to do is going to be a 6-turn despair. So they're both kind of annoying, so you do need a despair remover and an attack down remover if you're going to be doing that strategy. However, the nice thing is if you get attack down, it's actually really easy because you can, with this team, you can use V2 Dofi to just clear the room. Going into the next room, we're going to get the final boss, which is Akainu. He's going to have 8 million HP and going to have do about 9,200 damage every single turn, and he's going to increase his damage by 1.5 times for 7 turns. He's also going to have end of turn damage for 7 turns as well, which is really annoying. So what we're going to be doing here is on turn 1, we're just going to stall out our anti-attack buff. And on his turn 1, after he attacks, he's going to first hit you for, you saw 11,000 damage. And then the end of turn damage was about 4,000 damage. So it's not a percent, it's actually a fixed amount. So just watch out for that. Then on turn 1, he's going to cancel all special abilities and be delay immune for 99. Oh, sorry, fully immune for 99 turns. Then what I did here is I want to pop my Cavendish special to give me an orb boost and a type boost, and pop Barto special to remove the end of turn damage and to remove the to lower the damage I'm taking. When he dies, he's going to hit you for 45,000 damage on a death hit, and he's going to do it'll revive with 2 million HP. He's also going to have a 30-hit combo barrier when he returns for 3 turns. So if you do want to use Sugar here instead of using the Cavendish, that's perfectly fine. You can do that, and you can actually 2-turn the first stage and then just get into the this part and actually just kill him in 2 turns, which might be a little bit easier at the end, but who knows. Right here, I kind of messed up a few times on my perfects, and I just made sure since I have the Barto special up, I can actually survive 3 hits here because the attack down goes away because the Barto lowers the attack down, and he also lowers the end of turn damage, which is really, really helpful for this stage, and I thought it was a really cool mechanic to get rid of that end of turn damage and attack up. So definitely very nice to have this Barto for the stage. And overall, you can kind of just stall out the barrier. You're not really doing much here because you need so many combo hits. I could have brought another character to get rid of that, but it was really hard to figure out a team in general for this that wasn't on Gamewith or something like that. All right, guys. Well, I will see you in the next team. So the second team we're going over is the Lucy team versus the Aokiji stage, and we're going to be doing a very similar strategy to the last time, where we're going to be blowing up all the ads and killing everything on earlier stages. And then on turn 3, we're actually going to stall out for orbs instead of going into the final on the 4th room right away. The reason we want to kind of stall out for orbs is because on turn 3, of course, you kill the middle front guy. He's going to give you block orbs and the bind. And with this team, I don't really have a second way of getting orbs to get rid of block orbs. So I decided instead to change up my strategy a little bit here. Now, Aokiji's going to have 2 different versions. The first version is going to be percent damage cut, and the second version is going to be damage cap. So it'll be a percent damage reduction versus damage cap. And what I did on the stage before was farmed out a little bit of orbs, and then now I'm going to just burst on the Aokiji over 2 turns. If you get the strength version, if you do have like 1 strength orb, you actually 1 turn him. So the strength version is a little bit faster, but this is the Psy version. I figured it'd be easier to show the Psy version because it was a great way to do that. Now I brought the treble because the treble will show 2 different things. First, it'll show you exactly what he does here is he's actually going to roll back driven specials by 10 turns on the final room, which is really annoying. The second reason is that Treble is one of the few characters in the game that is going to remove both damage cap and percent damage. So that's a very, very nice thing to have. When we get onto Aokiji, he's going to make, first he's going to be delay immune for 99 turns. And the second thing he's going to do is going to make all colored orbs equal badly matching orbs for 4 turns. So it's definitely an annoying mechanic for a lot of different teams. So what I'm doing here is I'm just basically stalling out that buff, and we're just going to burst with Lucy. So I stall out for like a few turns, do as much damage as I can, and then I'm going to use a Lucy special on 1 turn before it ends so that I can get the second tier of the Lucy special, you know, after the perfect hit and everything, so it'll be all fine. Below 50%, what he's going to do every single turn is he's going to hit you for 28,620 damage. And this, I believe, is fixed damage. I don't think you can, like, reduce... I don't know if you can reduce this. I don't know what you can do there. But I know that I had damage reduction sockets versus not damage reduction sockets, and it did the same amount of damage. So it might be fixed damage, which would really suck. Not really sure. I know also he's going to make below 50% one time. He's going to make int damage be negated completely for 3 turns. So below 50%, you don't want to use any kind of int characters. You just want to make sure he dies. It's also going to do a very similar thing when you have the... if you're using an Akainu team here, it's going to be a little bit trickier, but it's really cool because they kind of has that end of turn damage. So when he dies, he's going to revive with 2 million HP and be immune to death hits for 1 turn. So he's going to have that resilience buff, so you won't be able to hit him with auto attacks. Now he doesn't even below 20% mechanics, which is really nice. So he's only going to do that 28,000 hit here, which is really good, and that's why we brought the Marco, so we can heal up, so we have enough HP to live through it. Now if you want to try that damage reducer, you could do that as well. I thought the Marco was a little bit safer, so I could do that. And of course, when I bursted, I used the Lucy Aokiji combo to burst, and we're totally fine. So here's the 28,000 hit we're gonna receive, and because it was my first clear, I couldn't actually cancel it, so that sucked. But overall, it's probably a little bit more difficult than the Akainu stage, and you should be fine to clear. Alright guys, well my name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smack the like button down below, as well as the subscribe button down below, so we get lots of support in the channel, and of course, keep the channel growing. If you guys do want to get notifications on all my videos, make sure you hit the bell notification right next to it so you get notifications every time I drop a video. Have a great rest of the day, guys. Peace.